Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you some differences between high school and college, and these kind of just go off of my own experience in my first year of college and my experience in high school, I guess. So number one, you know everyone in high school. At least I guess for my high school was relatively small, and like you'd walk around the halls and you know everyone. You got to know everyone in your classes, like everyone basically just knew each other. In college, that's definitely not the case, unless you go to a really small college, I guess. But I go to a school of about 30,000 people, and you're definitely not going to know everyone. You might walk around and know no one. You might go to a class and you know no one. Most of my classes, I didn't know a single person in the class, so I kind of just sat by myself or tried to sit by people and make new friends. Number two is textbook costs. So in high school, we just rented textbooks for free from the textbook center, but in college, you buy them and they're expensive and you have to get a lot. But you know, you might be able to find some cheaper places to get them. Like maybe you can rent them off of Amazon, or I don't know. But basically in general, college textbooks are a lot more expensive than high school textbooks. Number three is the living situation. So in high school, you probably lived at home with your parents, and in college, you probably won't live at home with your parents. So that's a very big change, and basically with that just comes like more responsibilities. You have to know how to do everything by yourself, and there's little things that you just don't think about, like cleaning everything up. You know, you have to wash your sink and bathroom and everything once in a while, you know, clean everything down with wipes. And basically just have to be more responsible when you're living on your own, and so that's definitely a big change that comes when you go to college. Number four is you have more free time in college. So in high school, most people go to school for the entire day. They go from 8 to 3 or something like that. And that's basically your entire day. But in college, you might go from 8 to 9, and then 1 to 2, and then 5 to 6 or something like that. And you just have a lot more free time in between classes and just more free time throughout the day anyway. So your schedule is going to be very different, and you just have to be flexible about that and figure out what works best for you. Number five, I kind of already talked about, but you have more expectations and responsibilities in college. People treat you like you're more of an adult, and you are more of an adult, and you have a lot more things to do that are all dependent on you and not on others. Like you have to prepare your own meals and get your groceries and do your laundry and do adult things that some people don't think about. And you have more expectations for yourself. People will expect you to do more because you're in college. People in high school still kind of treat you like you're a kid, I feel like, but once you're in college, it's like, no, you're an adult. I expect you to be an adult. Number six, you have more freedom in your schedule, so you will probably be able to choose like, oh, do I want this class in the morning or the afternoon, and how do I want to space everything out? Whereas in high school, again, you have like the set schedule. You have this class from this time, this time, this time, and you have to go to all of that. But in college, you have a lot more freedom freedom in general, really, but freedom in your schedule, especially to try to plan what teachers you want and when you want your classes. Number seven, in college, you do what you want. You don't have your parents nagging over you. You don't have people constantly telling you what to do or something. You can finally do what you want. You may be away from your high school friends or something, and you may be able to just start like a whole new life and really just be you. So I think that's a really good part about college. Number eight is finances. College is a lot more expensive than high school. High school is usually free, and college is usually not, especially in the United States. Our college is very, very expensive. So definitely just don't goof off and stuff in college. You're really paying for it. You're paying a lot of money every day to be there. So don't goof off, get your work done, get your degree, get a job, do what you were there to do. Number nine, teachers and professors are different. In high school, you usually really know your teacher. You really get to know them, and they get to know you, and there's like a good bond there. But I feel like in college, your professor, especially when you're in some big lecture hall with like 200 people or something, the professor's not going to know you unless you really like stand out and go and talk to them a lot or something. But chances are your professor's not going to know who you are. You might not even really know who they are. Maybe you forgot their name when they said it on the first day. But yeah, there's just a lot less connection there unless you go out and make that connection. So if you go to office hours a lot, if you want to be close with your teacher, then you can do that. But in most cases, there's a really smaller bond between the student and the teacher than there is in high school. And number 10, I think in college you need to be more organized. You have, like I said, a lot more free time, and you have to figure out what you're going to do with that free time, how you're going to manage it. You need to really look at the syllabus of all of your classes, figure out when all of the tests are, when you have readings due, plan it all out in some kind of like planner or agenda, and figure out when you have everything due, because if you keep missing deadlines and you're not organized, it'll really kick you in the butt later. And in high school, I mean, you should be organized too, but again, in college, you just have so much more responsibility, and you have to, it's really like a step up from high school, and you really have to be on top of all of your schoolwork and everything. So those are my 10 ways in which I think that college was different than high school. If you guys think of some more things, feel free to leave them in the comments below, because I'd love to see them and I'd love for other people to see them too. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!